Oh, hi guys. Eric Sliger with Oregon First Realtors here. So, if at all you follow me on social media, then you may have noticed that I haven't posted for a while, about 5 or 6 weeks. And as a result, you may be wondering what happened. Did he drop off the map? Did he stop doing open houses? How's his real estate journey been going? How can I reach him because I need to sell my house or I need to buy a house? You may have any number of those questions. So I thought what I would do today is just create a short little video, let you know what I've been doing, how my 2025, my first year in real estate wrapped up, and then talk about the direction I think that we're heading in real estate in 2026. All right? So that said, let's get started. All right, guys, so first things first. So as you know, I create a lot of video content anytime I do an open house. And one of the things that I've been wanting to add to my video content for a while is drone flight. Yeah, being able to fly around the property, show the neighborhood, just showcase it with that type of footage. And what I didn't know is that the FAA, the Federal Aviation Association, actually governs all drone flight as it relates to commercial drone flight. And how they define that is they define any drone flight that you do and any videos you post or any photos you post, whether you are paid for that or not, but is for business purposes, is defined as commercial drone flight. And if you are caught doing commercial drone flight and you don't have your Part 107 license or a commercial drone license, you could be fined $20-something thousand. They take it very seriously because, as I didn't know, but I learned after taking the course, an online course about this, there are a lot of things going on above us that we don't know about. So I won't geek out on it. If at all you're somebody who's interested in, learning more about it, of course you can just go online and Google, Part 107 FAA drone flight school, or what should I do? You can even go to the FAA websites and you can find out all about it like I did. But because of that, I realized I needed to actually buckle down and study if I wanted to at all use this. And if I was going to do it, of course, I would do it, in the beginning of my real estate career while I'm not super busy with real estate clients. And it's just something that I can add that's very complementary to the videos that I'm already creating. So that's what I've been doing. And thankfully last week, ding, 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 I passed with flying colors. I got a 93% after studying for 4 weeks. So that is primarily what I've been doing, and I'm very excited to say I now have my commercial drone pilot's license, my airman certificate. I have my temporary now, and then typically they send out the permanent one within 120 days. So look for that in the future as I do open houses. I'm going to start incorporating some drone footage. And if at all you're an agent out there and you need some help with that and you're looking for a good deal, somebody who will cut you a good deal on some drone footage, you'll have all my contact information in the links below. I would love to help. Okay. Besides that, let's talk about 2025 wrap up. All right. So 2025 was a great year for me. It was my first year. It was an interesting year to be in real estate. And I'll tell you why, because there was a heck of a lot of regulatory reform that changed. We had the executive branch of our government. We had a political party change, and like nothing we've ever seen before. I'm not here to get involved in politics, but obviously that impacted things. Like I said, interest rates, regulatory change. We had that. We had a bunch of institutional investors jumping in. I mean, huge, massive whale sharks jumping in and buying and gobbling up residential neighborhoods. In effect, creating what I feel like is mini monopolies in certain areas. Well, there's been a lot of talk, I've heard recently in the news about, doing away with institutional investors in residential neighborhoods. And again, I won't get into all the details of that, but add that to the fact that we have lower interest rates. We've already gone through the regulatory changes, which were good, and it's now all been implemented, integrated, incorporated. I am anticipating a very good 2026 as we continue to move along. For me personally, I did 28 open houses in 2025. Big shout out to every single listing agent at Oregon First who gave me the opportunity to host an open house for them. Despite the fact that most of them were no-shows, I still very much appreciate the opportunity, and I look forward to many more opportunities in 2026. I want to give a big shout out to my principal broker, Oregon First, and all the folks within that, Mickey, Donna, Elise, everybody who's been involved there that's helped me, all of the agents that have shared wisdom and again, opened the door for me to host open houses for them. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. And while I did not procure my first client in my first year, which is very common for first-year real estate agents, I did learn a heck of a lot. And I did connect with a lot of people. So thank you so much to everybody that had some influence or something to do with my development. I'm so lucky, actually. We have a lot of people in our organization that have been doing this for 25, 30, 40 years. So it's really great that way. That said, 2026, I talked a little bit about what I think is going to happen and I hope is going to happen. And I think there's a little buzz in the real estate and the housing market industry. I think for mortgage lenders, I think for real estate agents, but most importantly, I think for you guys out there that are wanting to buy your first home or you're looking to sell your home and you've just been uncertain about this market, just know we all in the industry, we understand. That said, so I'm ready to jump into 2026, having my drone license, all these things changing, some seasonality under my belt. But before I do, for the next 6 weeks, my wife and I will actually be out of the country. Yes, woohoo! We are taking a trip overseas to my wife's home country, for those who don't know, to Vietnam. If you've ever been to Vietnam, you know how lovely it is and how lovely the people are. If you haven't, highly recommend going to Southeast Asia. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we're super excited. It's been a few years for her since she's seen her mom and dad and her sisters and all of her family there. So we're going to go there starting tomorrow, the 25th of January, and we will return in March. I think we'll be back around the 9th or the 8th. So if at all you're trying to reach me during that time, please, please, please send me an email. I still have my US-based phone number. It's just that I can't check my voicemail messages from Vietnam. So I'll leave instructions in my voicemail in case you get this information there rather than from the video. But please just shoot me an email. That will be the easiest way to reach me. And of course, I will be monitoring my email while I'm gone. I'll also try to maybe include and incorporate some sort of real estate, content while I'm in Vietnam on my social media channels. Maybe even a little bit about the culture and all of that. We'll see. Anyways, so that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.